Hi, I am Michael from Jamaica, and in my head, I have the stock recommendations for your financial independence, man. Our share analysis today is about LexaGene Holdings, another promising penny stock. Many thanks for this tip, to our subscriber, Sonia. As some of you may be thinking, let's not go for another penny stock. Please be patient. There will be other companies to analyze. But this penny stock is actually something very special. LexaGene's product not only has a possible growth potential, it is a definite sales and growth driver, an explosive device that can catapult this share into the sky. I'll explain why and how. And finally, as always, we look at the chart for technically reasonable entry possibilities. If this topic interests you, then stay tuned. After the risk disclaimer, we continue. LexaGene is headquartered in Massachusetts, USA. The company has been tradable on the Canadian TSX since April 2013 and on the OTC since March 2017. You can read the corresponding trading symbols above me. What kind of company is LexaGene? Well, LexaGene is a molecular diagnostic company that develops molecular diagnostic systems for pathogen detection and genetic testing, for other molecular markers, for on-site rapid testing in veterinary diagnostics, food safety, and for use in open access markets such as clinical research, agricultural testing, and biodefense. What a mouthful. Hey, Dr. Jack Reagan, the current CEO of LexaGene, was previously a senior scientist at Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. Through Dr. Reagan, LexaGene secured the exclusive license to commercialize the microfluidity technology invented by Dr. Reagan and developed at LLNL. What makes LexaGene so special? What is special about this company is its main product, the MiQLab system. Hey, you see? This is an automated system for the detection of pathogens. MiQLab is the result of 10 years of research and development work and is indeed unique. The MiQLab system not only shortens the result time by 90%, but is also much more accurate than any other comparable product on the market. LexaGene aim is to become the first company to sell a fully automated, highly multiplexed and open access sample to answer system for pathogen detection that is useful across multiple markets. With the first sale to a worldwide leading contract drug manufacturing organization, CDMO, in December 2020, the goal of commercialization of the MiQLab system seems to be within reach. On this occasion, Dr. Reagan, founder of LexaGene, said the following: "Years ago, I recognized the life sciences sector lacked automated instrumentation that allows end users to easily create customized tests. I'm excited to announce that we now have a commercial system available for sale to help solve this problem. It is very gratifying that our first sale will be to a company that wants our technology for open access use. This is just the beginning. Over the coming weeks and months, we expect to continue to roll out our technology into the open access market, as well as to the veterinary diagnostics market, and eventually the human clinical diagnostics market." Well, so much for the statement from the CEO. The total addressable market for MiQLab is approximately $40 billion. And I'll say it again, LexaGene is entering this market with a product that has virtually no competition. A situation like this should bring tears of joy to the eyes of every sales manager. This $40 billion market is divided as follows. Firstly, human clinical diagnostics, $13 billion. The precise molecular test helps to significantly improve the diagnosis and treatment process. Upon receiving FDA approval, MiQLab will enable healthcare providers to rapidly identify infectious disease with actionable insights for better patient triage and care. You see, the system is designed to be expanded with additional tests to meet the most pressing clinical needs. Secondly, veterinary diagnostics are 4 billion. A bacterial AMR test looks for target molecules to diagnose urinary tract, skin and wound infections. It also detects resistance to common antibiotics. This enables the precisely dose use of antibiotics, which leads to an improved sense of responsibility with the placement of MiQLab at the School of Veterinary Medicine at the University of Pennsylvania. Lexagine has already made its first entry into the veterinary market. Thirdly, food safety testing. Food safety testing, $8.2 billion. The samples are processed cost effectively on site. When searching for common pathogens, the risk of contamination is controlled at the same time in order to avoid expensive recalls for the food producer. Each food recall, costs an average of $30 million in the US. To reduce the number of recalls, 1 billion tests are already carried out every year. These food tests will increase significantly due to the latest FDA regulations, which will also benefit Lexagine. Now, fourthly, the unique open access feature is designed for custom testing so that end users can load their own real-time PCR assays into the instrument to target any genetic target of interest. So, how does the MiQLab system work? Basically, it's a portable device that is so simple that it can be used by practically anyone, including me or you. End users take a sample, load this sample with a sample preparation cartridge into the device. Then all they have to do is to enter the sample ID and press go. The result is available just 1 hour later. In this way, MiQLab can deliver up to 27 test results simultaneously. This is a considerable advantage over competing products that require highly skilled personnel to perform each test individually and manually, and then it takes 3 days to get a single result. MiQLab is a clear game changer. So what are the problems? The biggest challenge for Lexagene at the moment is the approval for the era of human clinical diagnosis by the FDA. In order to obtain approval for the MiQLab system as soon as possible, the company has applied to the FDA for emergency use authorization for the COVID-19 test. Ever since Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, published his COVID-19 test results, everyone has known that the standard tests are useless. Out of 4 carried out by his doctor in a row, 2 were positive and 2 were negative. The advantage of the MiQLab system over all other market-approved products is its precision. At the touch of a button, Lexagene's fully automated PCR test can provide more information at a higher quality than conventional PCR tests. The ingenious thing is that MiQLab can quantify the amount of virus present, making false test results a thing of the past. CEO Dr. Jack Reagan explains the situation as follows. By quantifying the amount of virus present, we can help clinicians determine if a patient is possible early in the infection cycle, late in the infection cycle, or if their immune system successfully contained the growth of the virus. Quickly identifying individuals with such high viral loads is especially important for disease containment. Unfortunately, the process for a new approval of a COVID-19 test has become even more complex. This is because the FDA has also recognized how poorly the previously approved COVID-19 test works. For Lexagene, a lot depends on successful FDA emergency use authorization. After successful emergency approval for COVID-19 tests, it would be much easier to obtain approval for the entire field of human clinical diagnosis. However, despite all the justified euphoria, we should bear in mind that an application for the permit is not yet a permit. Anything can still happen. Another problem is the company's very one-sided focus on just one product. MiQLab. This makes the company dependent and extremely vulnerable to regulatory stumbling blocks. But there are undoubtedly advantages to having a lot of clever people concentrating 10 years of research and development on just one product. So, with all that said, let's summarize. Lexagene has the normal financial and regulatory problems of an innovative startup company. In addition, the company is a game changer with a revolutionary product in terms of technical know-how and visionary attitude. The application of a COVID-19 test is about to receive emergency use authorization from the FDA. This emergency approval for COVID-19 paves the way for full FDA approval. This will be the commercial fuel that will send the LXGF stock skyrocketing. Let's realize that we are witnessing a product launch that only happens a few times in 10 years. Let's take a look at the chart. We see a massive support around 0.7274. That would also be an ideal entry point at the moment, but as we know, ideal entry points are difficult to realize and require a lot of luck. According to MaxCD and Stochastic, the market is bullish, and in my opinion, it makes absolute sense to enter the market at the current price. So much for Lexagene holdings. Have fun and good luck with your investment. Listen, man, if this video has brought you any intellectual added value, please leave a comment. We are also happy to answer any criticisms or suggestions. Subscribe to our channel and benefit from our knowledge and experience on the way to your financial independence, man.